Adam, a 1-0 win here tonight against Chesterfield and through to the first round proper of the FA Cup. I guess that's job done.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, it's especially the way things are going at the moment. We haven't had that win for a while. So to get a win is to get a win. So we're happy about that. There's many things that we want better, but the way things are going, like I said, a win's a win.
Yeah, in the short space of time since the full-time whistle, are you as players feeling the effect of finally getting that win?
Definitely, yeah. You know, it's like the manager said after the game. You know, he weren't happy with a lot of things, especially second half, which we all understand and we all agree with. And then once we start settling down and you know, once the manager goes out the room, we're all happy that we've finally won a game. So it's a great feeling, and we should go home happy that we've won a game, and then tomorrow we look at clips and then we work on and watch back what we need to do better. But until then, you know, I think we should enjoy actually winning the game and getting through.
Winning the game, and you mentioned the first half performance in particular, seemed that really good flowing, fluid football really as well, and the goal as well from JJ Hooper coming back into the side proved that as well.
Yeah, I thought the first half was a great performance from everyone. We did exactly what we set out to do. But in football, you can't do that for one half. As it's shown, they had chances second half. We had our chances, didn't take them, and then all it takes is one deflection or something like that for him to go and get a goal, and then it's in extra time possibly. But you know, if we can keep that first half up and keep it going throughout the second half, then you know we've improved a lot. We can go on to win many more games the way we want to. But credit to the lads, we stuck at it. We defended, majority of the time very well, and kept them out of our goal.
Yeah, in terms of the second half, and the manager was just speaking then, said that perhaps there was a little bit of complacency in there. When it comes into the last 10 minutes, they brought the big man on, they're pumping balls into the box. Does it ever creep into the mind that perhaps a little bit of nervousness, or did you feel that you were playing to a solid enough effect that you could keep that clean sheet?
Yeah, towards the end of the game, obviously in every game it opens up, especially when you're winning and they're throwing everything forward, and especially when they bring the Denton on. He's very good at what he is. He's going to be, you're not going to find anyone who's going to be able to challenge him much in the air. So when they play to their strengths like that, you've just got to deal with the second balls and make sure your shape is solid at the back, and make sure you follow your runners. And I thought we did that. I thought he came on, he did win his headers, a majority of them, but we dealt with him. We dealt with him good enough. Yeah, the manager's right when he said complacency is a big thing, and they had that chance that Rob pulled off a great save. So things like that, you've just got to be switched on constantly, and especially when balls are coming flying in your box, you've got to be in the right position. And unfortunately for us, they didn't score the goal. So but like I say, we've got many more things to work on, and the positive thing is we've got to win, and things are starting to come together.
I guess obviously we as a football club, it's almost felt like it's been a cricket series over the last week or so. Have you ever experienced anything like this in your career, where you've been playing the same side Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday?
No, I've never experienced that. And when I was in Scotland, we played teams quite a lot. I think it was like 4 times a season we played teams. But no, nothing like this. And it was quite weird, because today we didn't really need to look at anything, because playing the same team, and it's kind of the same thing, and especially the way they play, it's quite hard to to defend against. Again, with the Denton going up front, it is a tough. They do that well, so we dealt with it when it came on. But no, I've never had the experience to play a team 3 times in almost a week, just over a week. So
for you personally, obviously you were in and out of the side at the start of the season. You've had a really good run of spells in the first 11, and winning man of the match today, and a lot of plaudits from the press speaking to them off camera. In terms of yourself, do you feel comfortable in your stride at the moment in terms of that first team and your performance this evening?
Yeah, I said it a couple of weeks ago. It probably takes most players, a couple of games to get up to run. You can't just expect someone to come in and be on, be the best they can be. So I feel like I'm getting up to scratch now with what I can do. The manager's playing the system that suits me. I came to this club to play, the holding midfield role. Brian Hughes he brought me in to do that, and then never seemed to play it from the start of the season. So that was a bit bizarre, and he kept doing the same thing that he wanted to do. Whether if people thought it worked or not, well, obviously it didn't. But hopefully this works, and hopefully the manager sticks at it, and everyone knows what they have to do in the team. Even I know what strikers have to do. They know what I should be doing. So everyone knows what they have to be doing, and it's down to individual errors now. If we can cut them out and keep our individual performances up, then we should do what this team on paper should be doing. And like I said, tonight was a start. It was a win, and it's momentum.
You seem to enjoy that role, especially as you mentioned, you came here to be that defensive midfielder, breaking up the play in the way you did, physical battles in those sorts of areas. You do seem to be perhaps the player that you can be.
Yeah, that's probably my strongest position. I played at the back many times and higher up in midfield, but I'd like to think that was my strongest position, and I'm glad that I've got another man at match tonight playing that position and show people that I can be effective there. So it's good, and I'm a player who likes to get on the ball, but that has shown tonight. Being physical, you've got to do it especially in this league. So if you're not, then you could be easily cut out. So it's nice. Performances are coming on.
Finally, Dagenham at the weekend, back to league action in the search for that first away win.
Yeah, it's we go again. Tomorrow we'll look at clips of tonight, speak about what we need to work on, and straight on the clips against Dagenham. So it's non-stop, and we go again, and hopefully we can take the momentum and the confidence building up now into the game on the weekend.
Cheers, Adam.